Short story. My dream job.
Of course, when we were young, we all had our own dreams. Dreams, big or small, help us have a better life purpose, try harder every day to be able to achieve our dreams. I also have a dream, and my dream is to become a doctor. I don't remember when my dream was rekindled. I just remember that when I was very young, my mother asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I answered her that I wanted to be a doctor. At that time, I was still livid. Although my mother is a teacher, my father is a worker, and there is no one in my family who is a doctor, I have always nurtured that dream until now. It has not changed once. The profession of a doctor, as far as I know, is to work in a hospital, and when going to work, people usually wear a white shirt. One of the reasons I love being a doctor is because it's so noble. If the teacher is the profession that cultivates people, the doctor is the profession that saves people. You have to study a lot and study continuously to become a real, talented doctor. In the movies I've seen, being a doctor is hard work. There are times when I'm sleeping at night, just one phone call to get up to go to the hospital right away. There are serious emergency cases. Sometimes the doctor has to stay in the emergency room for many hours. First aid is not easy. It's the job of taking back the patient's life. If the patient's case cannot be cured, the doctor will probably suffer as much as the patient's family. Thinking about it, I find myself trying a lot to become a good doctor and be able to treat as many patients as possible. Part of me wanting to be a doctor is because my dad often has back pain. Although he is young, but because of the nature of the job, he has to sit a lot, so his back hurts. There were times when my dad was sitting and standing up. My father also complained of pain. On days off, Dad often lies in one place, not because he's lazy, but because his back hurts. It's very difficult to walk. I want to become a doctor to treat my father. My father regrets the money, refuses to go to the hospital. If I become a doctor, I can take care of my parents every day by myself. Every time I think about my dream, I tell myself to try harder and study better. One day, I will definitely become a doctor who can save many patients.